Hi guys, how are you? So I'm gonna film your workouts right now for week 1. I have scheduled on your first week to just exercise twice that week. I don't wanna overload you with too many things to do because one thing is enough and you have like 4. So scheduling exercise into your week twice a week, in my opinion, is gonna be plenty. If you wanna add more, add more. I'm gonna repeat this over and over and over. This workshop is to empower you to discover your own healthy and to understand that you're gonna have to push your boundaries, your limits, your perceived limits, your perceived resistance, to get you to be willing, to be uncomfortable, to get you to the place you wanna be. Because the homeostasis we're in now, I think we can all do better. We can all be healthier and create a lifestyle where that becomes effortless and it's not so hard, okay? But getting there, getting to the point where everything is easy, that's where the work is, okay? So 2 workouts this week. Everything I've created for you, all the workouts I'm gonna create for you, I might sneeze here in a second, sorry. It's all body weight, so if you wanna make anything harder and exercise harder, pick up some dumbbells, grab some kettlebells, use a band. But right now I'm going at this thinking people do not have equipment at home, and I wanna make this accessible and easy and doable for everyone, so there are no excuses. Body weight, you just need yourself, okay? All right, so let's get started. We're starting off with squats. Great fun. So these exercises, these workouts, foundational strength. Foundational strength. I'm not going to create HIIT, high intensity interval training. Basic foundational strength moves. You can never do too many of them. They're always important. They're always good. Strong foundation, guys. Okay. Squats. Body squats. So I'm going to have my feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to sit down and back just like I'm sitting in a chair. And I like to bring my hands close to my chest. So if I was holding a weight, goblet style, I'd already be in position for that. Sideways, a squat looks like this. Sit it down and back. Keep your torso as upright as possible. All right, I'm gonna say minimum 20 repetitions. We're gonna do a forearm plank. Elbows under shoulders. Your feet are hip width apart. I want your palms either flat on the floor or palms side up. This, for this routine, is cheating. I like palms down because then I can pull on the floor with my hands. Feet hip width apart. I'm gonna lower my body down into position. I'm gonna squeeze my quads, squeeze my glute. Upper back is flat and strong. I'm gonna lift up a little bit in my center. And if you're doing this right, you really only need 10 seconds, but I'm gonna say to go for 10 to 30 seconds. All right, we have squats, we have planks, glute bridges, always a good exercise, foundational exercise. I'll show you 2 ways to do this. All right, heels are in the center of the glutes, knees are bent. I usually just anchor in my upper arms. I like my toes up. I'm gonna scoop and squeeze here. It's not a big movement. You don't want to overextend. See if you can see better here. I don't know, it's hilarious. Okay, here, squeeze. You'll see a lot of people really arching their back. That just hurts my low back. Like it's not proper. Squeeze. You should have apples. Like if you touch your butt cheeks, they should be hard. Quads should be hard. If you're pushing it on your legs, they shouldn't move, okay? Squeeze, power, squeeze. Squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, okay? All right, that's 3. We're doing 5 exercises, 5 sets for 5. What did I say? Stuart McGill's. All right, I'm gonna probably show this at an angle. So Stuart McGill is the Canadian chiropractor that came up with this exercise. That's why I called him Stuart McGill. So I'm gonna start with my right leg straight. My left leg is bent at the knee joint. My hands go between that space between my low back and the floor. So I'm gonna put them at the low of my back. So when I lay down, they fill the space. As I sit up, I drive my low back into the floor, pushing my hands into the floor, pushing my hands into the floor even further, activating my triceps. My straight leg does not come up off of the floor. 1, and there's 2. We have to do both sides, okay? Again, push your low back into the floor as you recline. Always just imagine driving your low back into the floor. So this one's sneaky. I get that from a lot of people. It looks easy and then their center is on fire. Okay, we have to do a diagonal because we haven't done any rotation. So I'm gonna have my feet about shoulder width apart. I'm gonna have straight arms. If you were gonna make this exercise harder, you would hold something in your hands. So a little demi squat, semi squat, straight arms. I'm gonna lift, diagonally rotate, turn my toes inwards. That's gonna release any tension from your low back. Come back to center, swoop, swoop. This one can be faster, guys. Get your heart rate up. And then you have to do both sides. Swoop, 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 okay? That's it, guys. 5 exercises. You do 5 for 5. I should say this at the beginning of the workout. It's hilarious. It'll be in the notes, okay? So 5 exercises, 3 to 5 rounds. You're done. Easy peasy. Work for 30 to 60 seconds if you want to time yourself with 10 to 20 seconds off between exercises because you're going to go into circuit style. Or you can just do repetitions. And I'll have this all written out in the YouTube, okay? All right. On to the next workout for you guys.